AMD Ryzen 5 7600 by 3D reportedly launches in early September, 6 cores and 4 with 3D cache. AMD is reportedly preparing a brand new 3D cache CPU under its Zen 4 inches lineup, the Ryzen 5 7600 by 3D, which will cover the budget market. AMD Ryzen 5 7600 by 3D CPU in the works, launches early next month with 6 cores, single 3D cache CCD, 96MB L3 cache. AMD recently launched its Ryzen 9000 Zen 5 inches desktop CPUs, and while eyes are set on the next launch, the Ryzen 9000 by 3D series, it looks like AMD is also going to offer more mainstream 3D cache offerings within its current Ryzen 7000 and older Ryzen 5000 lineup. We already know about the Ryzen 5 5500 by 3D, a Zen 3 3D cache chip that is making its way on the AM4 platform, and now, there are reports of a new AM5 SKU within the Ryzen 7000 lineup. According to HoInfo, AMD is working on the Ryzen 5 7600 by 3D CPU, which should become the most entry-level 3D cache offering within the Ryzen 7000 Zen 4 inches lineup, right below the AMD Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D. Based on the naming convention, the Ryzen 5 7600 by 3D should be a 6-core and a single CCD SKU. There are no specs mentioned, but based on what we can guess, the AMD Ryzen 5 7600 by 3D CPU is a 6-core and 12-thread chip that will feature a single CCD, which will also be the one featuring the 3D cache stack. This stack will offer 64MB of SRAM on top of 32MB from the CCD to make up 96MB of L3 cache, and then we can add 6MB of L2 cache, 1MB per Zen 4 core, which should round up the total amount to 102MB. This is just 2MB less cache than the Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D, which is one of the best-selling CPUs on the market. The interesting thing will be the pricing. Considering that the Ryzen 5 7600X CPUs go for around $200 US these days, we can expect $249 US to be a reasonable price for the new X3D SKU. HoN also states that the launch will take place in early September, whereas the Ryzen 9000 by 3D CPUs are expected around October, so we can expect lots of AMD 3D cache action across all AM4 and AM5 platforms soon.